What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another video. So another trade recap for today. Green on the day for me. Let's hop right in. So overall context, we saw a nice gap up from Friday's action. You can see here just a quick little rundown of what a gap is. Easiest to see it on the daily. A gap, literally when you see this gap in price action. So that's a gap there when this candle doesn't intersect any of this candle. Same thing on the downside. This candle doesn't intersect any of this candle. So to mark out a gap for here, this gap here, you'd mark out this candle, you just mark out the highest point in that day. So including the wicks and the body, this would be the gap. So we'd come back down. This is the area I'd be watching. And same thing on the downside. We see a downside gap. This is where I'd be marking it right here. And this is just the lowest point of that day. So again, body, wicks included. Just a quick rundown of the gaps, and hopping back into the day. Let's just get the right set over here. There we go. And we had a nice gap up. Looked a little strong early. Got this nice break and retest at this demand point, but as we pushed in through the pre-market highs, aggressive selling came in, failed back below, broke our uptrend structure. You can see move down, then move up. This is our higher low structure. Closed below it on this candle. So uptrend structure was broken. At the same time, exactly what I look for on the counter trend. Any type of counter trend entries, look for a FVG to get formed, play the lower high on the downside now. So that's exactly what we got. I'll mark out the low day at this point as well. So got my entry right around here. Risk was a little bit elevated just because this candle ran a little bit. I like to let that 5-minute close, so it ran a little bit on the close. So entered here a little bit lighter and trimmed out fully at the gap level. So anytime you get close to a gap level, I personally like to use it as a price target or a magnet. And you see that's what I did here. Got my entry and just played it straight down, got fully out the gap, I think around like a 41% trade. Pretty good little scalp. And you see that's where we found demand throughout the morning. Came back up. We actually retested this fair value gap recently. I wasn't watching for this one, but you can see more downside. Another good use of the fair value gap. I typically don't like to see it tested more than once. And just what I mean by that, after we get that first test, I'll usually just take it off. But again, was used pretty well again there. Didn't take that one, but quick little scalp for me. Holiday week, want to keep it light. Didn't want to force any other setups besides that. So that is going to wrap it up for today. Appreciate you guys all for coming as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.